This game. So I had to get set up a lot to actually get this one back up and whatnot. I know there's no game audio. Or at least you probably can't hear the game audio if there is any. Because, couldn't figure it out. To be honest, I'm switching over to my new computer right now. Which, I have no idea how to set up, but since this game isn't really that labor intensive, it shouldn't really lag per se. Like the Binding of Isaac, I couldn't play that on the other computer. So, that was that. But, should be a-okay now. Probably. But yeah, game audio is gonna be a pretty trash thing for playing on PC for a little bit until I figure it out. Play around with some things, figure it out at least. But yeah, I had to essentially go through the game again, watch my old video, and choose all of the old choices I chose beforehand. While doing that, I've noticed a lot of things. Like for example, this character right here, I forgot her name. I think her name's Monica or something like that. She's like, she's strange. She like kind of like talks to me instead of just like my character. Like there was this load thing she said to do, so I loaded it, but I think I loaded it one after, like with the next frame, so it didn't really matter. But anyway, I'm just gonna jump back into the game. I think last time I left off before the refresh episode, which kind of failed because no one cared about it, was after Sayori like confessed her depression, which was this part, which I just got to. As you can see, it's July 31st with military time. So I did this all in one day. It took like a few hours, but I got there. And that's all that matters. But yeah, so we're right after we just left her house. I don't know if I left the house yet, but we just left the house. And I think Lolly Girl, pink hair, is supposed to be coming over. I don't know her name. I'll see it eventually. But yeah, anyway, the perks about this is nothing. I'm just trying to continue so you can stop complaining about it. I'll probably finish the game, and if I like it, since I heard that there's different like outcomes you can get, I'll probably play it again, depending on how it turns out. But yeah, apparently I'm going the Sayori route or something like that. Whatever. I think there's like 5 different ways to play this, something like that. But yeah, here goes nothing. So let's read this right. Yeah, let's see. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. There's no words. Okay. Sup? Yeah, there you go. Natsuki. Does that mean anything? Probably not. Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniforms totally threw me off. Seeing her in such what the heck? Seeing her in such cute clothes made my... Excuse me? She's like a kid. Just like the youngest looking one out of like the entire group. So like... meh? Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. Oh, there's my phone. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Oh, this is my house. Jesus, houses. Did I like own this house, or is like I live with a family? That's the main question here. So we get like not that many dishes, probably enough for one person. What, these bowls? I think they're bowls. Interesting. Is that a microwave? I mean, stop getting sidetracked. Let's see. See, you brought a lot of stuff. Tsuki is carrying a large bag with her that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bake? Oh, you were baking. Yeah. Completely forgot. Let's see. You got everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I can count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear that Natsuki said something rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go into the kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. I wasn't paying attention. Let's see. Well, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Taco Dragon? Did I choose this name? I chose this name. I tried to make it exactly like it was before I left off. It took a while. I even had to make this chart, which you can't see, but I'm holding up anyway, telling up which choices I chose, but the words were all different. So, I experimented a lot. It took a few hours, but I did it. Just for you. Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki's holding out to me. Gek? What? Okay. This is ridiculously heavy. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Yeah. Words. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I'm always underestimating you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? Just like a bodybuilder. Mini bodybuilder. You jerk. Natsuki hits me. Natsuki hits a fist onto my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with me. It's weird. The last thing we're talking about was dirty work, now we're talking about sizes. Winky face. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. Can't read. She reminds me of what's that one guy from Fullmetal Alchemist? Didn't like her size, but like, nah, never mind. Kind of different. What's his name though? Is it Eric? I don't know. Yeah, something. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? You're not making me say anything. You're saying it yourself, you loser. Let's see. Don't think you can make me talk about all. I failed at reading. Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. I didn't make you. I literally can't make you do anything. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. She just assumed I don't know how to cook. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey. Now you're treating me like a kid. Because you are a kid, you're in high school. Nerd. Let's see. I don't even know what the sound's gonna sound right. To be honest, it's gonna sound like utter garbage. I have to go re-record the entire thing. I mean, you know. I'm getting pretty tired actually. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature sexy... What the heck? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you can treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Alright, Natsuki. Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. You should also be a little bit more considerate, but also, if that's what you were thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Okay. How would you know that anyway? Let's call me my character's that kind of person. Just trust me on this one. Oh god. Where's this going? Gross. Hey. What's that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. Did I fly? No, it's dust. Oh, never mind. It's not cool. Uh-huh. You get all sour when girls call you gross. I found your weakness, Taco Dragon. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm fighting back. But she's satisfied enough to finally start to pull things out of the bag so we can get started. Screen phase change thing. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. Water, I'm assuming? Plastic bags all strewn onto the countertop. That's not how you say that. Yeah, whatever. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we have to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Natsuki, where'd you put all the food coloring? Batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think the bag's... what the heck? I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way even the flavors aren't different, people can still pick their favorites. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing something like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... come on. You're not putting your heart into this at all. You can at least try and have some fun. You can try and have fun. I'm having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Does that look pretty cool? That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking, it's just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just look. I can't read. Jesus Christ. If just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you've made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monaco's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using an electric mixer for the batter, so when I struck the whisk in a huge bowl for the icing, Jesus Christ. And the icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it's just taking a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her hands to tilt the bowl back. You gotta beat the crap out of it. Wait, you really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and plops into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey, Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Can't speak. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I push a little harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Please, no. Gross. You got it on my face. I don't want to do this anymore. Whose fault is it then? There's a big glob of icing next to Natsuki's cheek. Then she tries to reach it with her tongue, but then it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab Natsuki's hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. This? That's icing? It was on her face. How'd she manage to like get it all off before? This doesn't look right at all. Now that I'm thinking about this. Aha, stop. Natsuki apologized for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I didn't mean it. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. So you do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. We've only known each other for like, what, almost a week now? Really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it into my mouth, licking off the icing. Whoa, look at that animation. Oh, it's so cool. Sarcasm. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that you can't even figure out how to get mad at me. She doesn't look mad, she looks concerned and afraid. Her face turns entirely red. Taco Dragon, You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? It's not even a question, it was a statement. How did the mood suddenly turn like this? How does the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki graces at me in silence. Okay, whatever. I noticed her shallow breaths. Is she like having a heart attack or something? She need an inhaler? Why am I starting to feel so dizzy? Okay. Yes, screen change, my favorite. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm suddenly goes off. You guys suck at cooking. You burn the entire house down. Worst part is, it's my house too. Rip. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough, cough. Or just cough. Single cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. You make them. How did you make a mistake like that? Should have checked the oven before turning it on. Or should have checked before turning it on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sits on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yay! Or yeah, same thing. The tension from the moment still, force still lingers in our heads, or over our heads. Same thing though. But the moment has already been lost. Good. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly picked up the whisk and continued to do the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, it smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. They don't really need help for this, do you? I mean, I guess she kind of did, seeing as how long it would take. But I can't even whip icing into shape, so like, what did I even do? As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling... Wait, I don't know how long I've been recording this. Let me assume it's been like 5 minutes. That was a lie, it's probably been like 10 minutes. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off different colored cupcakes, and each of them being in the different tray. I didn't even read the sentence, to be honest. I kind of just picked different words and filled it in. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not that you need to tell me that. Not like I need to tell... What the heck? Okay, whatever. Suck at reading. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. I can't read. I just failed. And I failed this. Failed this playthrough. Was this playthrough or let's play? It's more like a let's read, to be honest. You know what I mean? Let's see. Here, skip the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. Is it normal plastic bags, or is it like actual plastic bags we're supposed to use for this? I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We can all make flowers if we try hard enough. I probably won't be using that this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that's much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can make stripes or other patterns. You can also use the right stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh? I see. Gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature club, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing different words on each cupcake. It would be more fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. I was kinda expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so... Aha! Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. You're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well... Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Please no. Did you say something? No, nothing. Oh god. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. With giving me the chance, I think about before Natsuki quickly moves on. Let's see, she shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. I can't read still, but it's okay. It's all cool. When we're finally finished, Natsuki pulls them aside. Pulls them all side by side. There we didn't say it right. It's okay. Look at how pretty they all are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, you can, can't you? Oh, well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. It's one cupcake. You can eat one cupcake. Come on, kid. I can't understand. Series is the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, she probably would have eaten down like 10 cupcakes. Okay. And then she would still eat dinner. So would I. Probably not 10 though, probably like 5 the most. Well, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway. I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You were messing around the entire time. You didn't take the ingredients out until like after like what, 20 minutes of just sitting there? You should have thought about that. It's not like you to always have this chance. It's not like you'll always have this chance. What chance? Chance for what? To cook? To read manga? You can always read manga. Even in the grave, you know? Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. With this Tsunade and Lolly stuff, like... Tsunade? Tsunade? One of the two words. Let's see, you can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Aha! I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Ah. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so hopeless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all knocked up. Good work today. You too. Let's see. I'll walk you out, I guess. Save. There you go. It's a long period of me reading. It's probably stop after she leaves, I guess. Eh? Just like that, Natsuki already is about to leave. I feel like tomorrow afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I mean, you suck your finger, so I'm pretty sure you got closer to her. Well, I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Right, Natsuki. Well, you said before, it's not like I'll always have this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you wanted to read manga or go out somewhere, you really mean it? You really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I'll just spend more time with you. Taco Dragon. I only cared upon getting this done. Sorry to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. Well, if you have to leave, then why are you still here? I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you know? Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Oh, just a close-up of her face. You didn't get closer. I guess you kinda did. The house is still in the same spot. Wait, Natsuki. Seeing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. How short is this person? Where's the music? This is awkward now. You can't even hear it, so it's probably always awkward. I'm ready to put my own music in, to be honest. I feel her fingers gently clutch at my sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. No. What is happening? That's what I'm saying. My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. Why? I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? God. Hi, Taco Dragon. Sayori. Just now you weren't. We weren't. Okay. It's okay, Taco Dragon. I had to stop by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I was already on my way out, so you should have been left a long time ago. You were just there for no reason. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, so see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just so you, just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. You just slid across the screen? Okay. Look, it's my cursor. See, clearly flushed, whatever. It's there. Frustrated. Flustered. Jesus Christ. Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come by, or come over today. I don't know how long this video is. Oh well. I tried staying in my room. My imagination's being really mean to me. So, I had to come over here, see it for myself. See what? What you were talking about. You know, what's fun you're having with Natsuki. I feel like you're having a little too much fun. And how close you got to her. That makes me really happy. You've made such good friends. She's gonna die or something? Seems like a final will. Let's see. That's all that matters to me. Tears start flowing down Sayori's face as I start to laugh in my head. That's all that matters to me. Why are you feeling this way, Taco Dragon? Did you have depression, I guess? You're just confused? Many reasons, I'm assuming? Am I supposed to be happy for you? Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Taco Dragon. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't waste your sympathy on me. Well, it's true, but not true. Well, yeah, true. Well, if I didn't know you in the first place, it'd be true. I guess this is a mix of both. Meh. See, we're gonna have to put me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Oh god, Monica, what are you doing now? Tell people to kill themselves? Is she like the creator of this game? She's supposed to be like the creator? It's like controlling people? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden on your mind it's making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side so you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Taco Dragon. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, stop again. How about this stop? How about we all just have a nice casual gameplay without weird intimate scenes and everything? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Taco Dragon. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Okay. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You don't. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know that I know that you need the most right now. I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give to you. Sayori, you'll always be my dearest friend. Oh god, I still want to do this. Let me save right now for when I actually do this. Alright, so I'm gonna pick next time, right? Yeah, I'm gonna pick next time. Cause, I don't know, I'm gonna think about some things. Cause B, a bunch of weird stuff already happened. I think I meant like a bunch of time. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut out bits and pieces of this to try and shorten it out a little bit so it's not over 20 minutes long. Which won't happen, probably be like closer to 30 minutes, but hey. Big rip. Oh well. Hey, if you enjoy my crappy reading skills, then be sure to subscribe for more, and leave likes for more. And for more. But yeah, I'll make a decision next time. I'll probably do one more episode of this at least, because I don't feel like recording Rainbow yet, so I'll probably record a Rainbow video next week. And then maybe back to Fortnite after that. Probably record Fortnite when Season 10 comes out, because I already got to tier 100 after grinding for a little bit. So, there's nothing left besides the overtime challenges, which I aren't doing. Well, which I'm not doing. So yeah. But that's about it. Based off what I saw from just playing through and actually paying attention to the details instead of just crappily reading my way through, Monica gave some warnings about some things that I was doing. So, the thing is to trust her or not. Because yeah. But hey, I think we'll stop there. So yeah, like and subscribe and all that other fun stuff. And yeah, what's the end record button? I don't really know. Is it